Kim Kardashian and Kanye West have their second child, Nori. Animal activists topple Idaho's agricultural gag law. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West have announced the birth of their second child, Nori, and this is obviously the first child that they had together was in 2013. There were some complications, and Kim had to deliver the child 5 weeks early due to high blood pressure. So here we have the high blood pressure connection, and for some time now the couple have been using the services of a nutritionist and a chef, and apparently Kanye likes to change his diet every 10 days, which seems a bit bizarre if you ask me. Change the diet every 10 days, a different diet, but at the moment Kim's breakfast, for example, is scrambled eggs or oatmeal, and for lunch she would have fish or chicken with vegetables, and the same thing for dinner. In the evening she would have fish or chicken with vegetables, and the nutritionist has been telling them to not restrict their carbs, and as in not cut out carbs, not cut out sugar and things like that, which are normally demonized in the mainstream media, but not to cut them out. They can have them in moderation, and also, by the way, everything in moderation. So basically she's taking everything in moderation, which I think we've all heard that before. I think everything in moderation is sickness in moderation. So she had some blood pressure issues. I think everything went well this time, although no details were released about that. So my advice for Kim Kardashian, if I am allowed to give it, is go on a high carb vegan lifestyle, vegan diet, and your blood pressure will go down, and you will experience other health benefits from that. And get rid of your nutritionist, and get rid of your chef. Keep your chef if you don't have time to cook, but get them to do some high carb, low fat vegan food for you. Idaho's agricultural gag law has been toppled by animal activists back in August, and now they are seeking legal compensation for their legal fees and other costs. They have the right to do this, and because they won the case, then they can go on and ask for the legal fees from Idaho State, which amount to $250,000. So this AG-GAG or AG-GAG, agricultural gag law, was put in place starting in the 1990s, and many states have it now, which results in animal activists, for example, not being able to release covertly taken images like of audio and video material, or gain employment secretly on factory farms, and then release any violations, any animal rights violations or public health violations to the public. And basically they're whistleblowers, agricultural whistleblowers, and the Animal and Ecological Terrorism Act was discussed and drafted to counteract these whistleblowers because of the outrage that was caused, and obviously the damage to the business and to the whole industry, with the Idaho Dairymen's Association leading the forefront in this latest case, which they lost. So basically the Idaho Dairymen's Association were citing private property rights and the fact that the activists were deceiving the employers about their goals, and obviously then taking secret filming and material and publishing it afterwards, and citing private property violations, whereas the animal rights activists with the Animal Legal Defense Fund backing them and other groups, their case was made through freedom of speech and the First Amendment rights and public health matters, and the whole size of the case and the massive public concern that was obviously generated through these. In this case, I think it was the mistreatment of cows and the public health concerns and whatnot. And it's very concerning that a lot of these whistleblowers, not in only just general political whistleblowers, but also in the agricultural industry, that are being lobbied against by the dairy associations nationwide and also worldwide. For the likes of Australia also has similar laws. So yeah, let's hope that they get their legal costs back, and Idaho State has until December the 14th to take this case to appeal, take the ruling to appeal on the Ninth Circuit, and then they will tip the ruling. But that doesn't have any effect on whether or not the activists will get their legal fees back, because at the moment they have won the ruling, and they will be fighting for their legal fees. Okay, so that's it today. Some short 2 stories. If you like the videos, then please thumbs up or comment below and subscribe.